for most of, ever since really the Great Depression after that, what you saw is that the American economy was really on the path of ascent. It matches almost perfectly against this pattern. But over the last few years, as we've seen this economic downturn, what we saw through the 90s and then to now was really going on the roller coaster ride, and the graphs almost match perfectly. So this is what happens if you start focusing on who is right instead of what is right. So if this is true, then what do we need to do? The key learning here is that success follows a different path from the beginning. And this path is one that is focused on doing what is right, really almost at all costs. What we found as we dived into this is to get over that gap and all the 5 widening gaps, to get over focusing on who is right instead of what is right, you had to implement a few core principles into the organization. We call this the path of ascent. These principles have to be living within the organization for the organization to be able to harness change and use it as a competitive advantage. As we went back to these change masters and failures and mapped out, surveyed, analyzed where people were at, if these were the key indicators that led to success or failure if you did not have them. They are building common purpose, clarifying direction, developing capacity, inspiring commitment, and achieving results. Now these 5 things may seem, simple, another 5-step model, 7-step model, whatever, but what we've found is it's what's underneath. In fact, that's why we put the principle up top and the process underneath. Because you could build common, we do a lot of envisioning, for example, to build common purpose. But I've walked around many organizations where there's a vision on the wall and it's on a card on the table and people